Breakdown.
What's up guys, Sean16 here. I'm a little sick today, but that's not going to stop me from doing gaming news. So as always, I am back with some more gaming news, and today's news is on a controversial racist Canadian video game called Dirty Chinese Restaurant being blasted by a US Congresswoman. WWE superstar James Ellsworth makes a campaign tweet to WWE 2K Games to be in WWE 2K18. Naughty Dog released a dynamic PS4 theme of The Last of Us Part 2, and Saints Row and Agents of Mayhem developer Volition has laid off 30 plus employees. For the racist Canadian video game article, I'll be reading from motherboard.vice.com. There's a new Canadian-made indie video game called Dirty Chinese Restaurant, and it's made by a company called Big O Tree Games, as in Big O Tree. It's the absolute worst. The studio is based along the outskirts of Toronto, Ontario, according to its website, and its director is one George. I do not know how to pronounce that name at all. No, no. But I'll skip the last name. In the game, you run a Chinese restaurant that you could turn into a prestigious Oriental establishment or a real filthy dive. And yes, the game has its protagonist serving up cats and dogs. Normally it would be best to ignore this obviously trolly horseshit from small-time developers whose only shot at success is to become free speech marauders for easily fleeced morons. But the game caught the attention of US Congresswoman Grace Ming, or Meng, I don't know, who took to Twitter on Tuesday to put Dirty Chinese Restaurant on blast. I urge Google, Apple, Android, and any other platform to not carry Big O Trees Games' Dirty Chinese Restaurant, Ming wrote. This game uses every negative and demeaning stereotype that I have ever come across as a Chinese American. How we portray people matters. Emails I sent to contacts listed on Big O Trees Games' website bounced back. I also reached out on Facebook and Twitter and will update if we hear from them. The team posted a response to the criticism on their website on Wednesday. It's terrible, but in the interest of fairness, here it is. It has come to our attention that our small independent game, Dirty Chinese Restaurant, has upset some people due to its content. Our game is mainly satire and comedy influenced by the classic political incorrect shows we grew up watching, such as South Park, All in the Family, Sanford and Son, Family Guy, Simpsons, and Chappelle Show. We also listen to Jay-Z. Our game in no way is meant to be an accurate representation of Chinese culture. So there you have it. You can't be mad at this outrageously racist video game because its creators listen to rap. Also, they were only trying to pay homage to some of the most tone-deaf and racist television shows ever. I'm looking at you, South Park, Family Guy, and as much as it pains me to say it, occasionally The Simpsons. For the James Ellsworth WWE 2K18 article, I'll be reading from sportskita.com. WWE SmackDown Live superstar James Ellsworth has started a campaign on Twitter over the past few hours called #JusticeForEllsworth in the hope that he'll get included in the WWE 2K18 video game. At the moment, it seems like he will be omitted from the game. Here is his tweet. Earlier today, James Ellsworth sent a tweet to @WWE Games in which he tried to get the WWE Universe behind him as he sought his character's inclusion in the WWE 2K18 video game. This is after James revealed yesterday that there was no plan to have him in the game, much to the disappointment of his fans. Ellsworth is using hashtag justice for Ellsworth in his pursuit of being involved in the game, presumably as Carmella's manager. Hopefully for Ellsworth, his Twitter campaign will be successful and WWE 2K will try to add him to the game. It may be too late, however, to make such an addition. For The Last of Us Part 2 dynamic theme, I'll be reading from WCCFTechcom. So not much is said in the article, but there are two pictures of The Last of Us Part 2 dynamic theme. One that looks like the cover if you go into a PlayStation store, and the other how it exactly like The Last of Us Part 2 E3 2016 trailer. For the Volition Layoffs article, I'll be reading from GameSpot.com. Saints Row developer Volition has laid off over 30 people, according to Kotaku. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Which names the studio's general manager, Dan Cermak, sorry if I mispronounced that too, as one of the people among those affected. The studio's last major release, Agents of Mayhem, failed to make a big impact critically, and according to Kotaku's three sources, parent company Deep Silver was unhappy with sales. As of yet, the circumstances leading to the layoffs haven't been confirmed, and it is common for studios to decrease in numbers after development on a big project is complete. Well, that's it for gaming news, but before I end this gaming news episode, I just want to show you guys this video clip called Zelda Breath of the Wild, Carl Johnson meets Hyrule. Carl Johnson, you know, as CJ from Rockstar Games' his smash hit game of the PlayStation 2 era, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, I'm not much of a Zelda fan, nor the games, but I'm a total fan of CJ from GTA San Andreas. And by looking at his model in the Breath of the Wild graphics and gameplay, it's a pretty decent mod, and it just blows my mind to think, what if CJ, a certified buster, gangster, went on a magical quest adventure battling monsters with a sword instead of a gun. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this video, it'll be in the description. So I hope you enjoyed today's gaming news episode. If so, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, look me up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and I will see you next time.